Okay, so welcome to Jody's Dutchman Express. Here is this motorhome. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the outside first. I'm going to show you all the things on the outside, and then we'll go to the inside and show you how each of those things work. So on the outside, okay, you've got this compartment here opens, and here I've got a cooler and a barbecue and a Coleman stove for your use. Here is the door that goes into the RV. And here is a compartment at the back here. If you look at this, you have a rolled up mat that goes at the front door. You've got camp chairs. There's a, this here is a 10 by 10 tent. This here is a table. You've got a tablecloth. This unit does have an awning, but we don't use it. So we ask that you use the 10 by 10 tent that we've provided here. Okay. So we're just going to go around the back of the unit here. Okay, and this is now on the driver's side. So on the driver's side, we've got a few things over here as far as operating this unit. So if you are dry camping and you need to make sure that you've got some water, you're going to want to put some water in this unit. I'm just going to open that. Okay, so here's the water. So if you're directly connected to a city water, you're going to connect to this one here. Okay, so if you are on hookups, you're going to connect to this one. If you're not on hookups and you need to have water, you're going to use, here's the hose that you're going to hook up water, but you're going to use this thing, and you're going to put it on the hose, and you're going to fill up the water tank this way, and so that you've got access to water when you need it. If you're going to hook up into city water with this white hose, you're going to hook into here, and then you're going to hook into the spigot on the ground and turn that on, which will then put water throughout the whole system. Okay. So in this compartment here, you've got your water hose filler, and then in this tote here, you have the stuff for the sewer hookup. Okay. So this is how you dump your tank. You use this end here to hook onto the RV. This end here goes into the hole in the ground, and you hook it up into this compartment here, and then you pull the handles, and your sewage will go into the dump site. Okay, so in this, if you look at this, you're going to pull this cap off, and you're going to hook the hose up to this, like the sewer hose in this thing. You're going to hook it up to here. And then this one here with the skinny, that's like your dishwater and stuff. So you want to save that one for second. See this one here? And it's got the big hose in it. That is going to be your black tank. And so you want to take that, you want to put that through first. So pull that one first, wait for that to drain. When it's done, close this valve. And then you're going to pull this valve on this side, which is then going to put your gray water, like your shower and your dishwater through, and it's going to clean the hose as you're doing this job. Okay. So there's that. Make sure it's in the sewer hole. Sometimes if there's two of you, just make sure one of you kind of has your foot on the sewer hole, or sometimes there's a rock nearby. Just make sure that you've got enough hose so that it doesn't pop out, because that would make a mess. Okay, so we'll just keep going along this side of the rig. This is where you're going to fuel up on your way back to the closest gas station that you can to your destination, where we're either picking it up or you're dropping it off. Unleaded fuel only, please. You don't need to worry about this or this. That's hot water tank, and they're both automatic. In here, you've got a power hose or power cord. Okay, so in this power cord, I'm just going to hold that like that for a second. You've got this plug, which is an adapter for this. Okay. If you're going to use the generator, you're actually going to plug this black piece right here. You're going to plug that right into this in this cabinet. Okay. So essentially, you're kind of plugging yourself into a generator by doing that. If you're hooked on hookups, you'll just plug this right into the hookups, and you'll have power to the rig. Okay. This here is the propane cabinet. If you are responsible for filling up the propane, you're going to go to a gas station with propane, and they're going to fill this up. They should know, they'll do it. You don't have to do that for them, okay? This cabinet here is our batteries. You don't need to worry about that. And that cabinet there is the generator, and you don't need to worry about that. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you. So here's the driver's area in here. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. It's right. It's not a fancy CD player or anything. It appears to have a backup camera, but we need to have that replaced. So the backup camera does not work. Just make sure that you are, when you're backing up, that you make sure you watch both of your mirrors, because the unit is quite long and it's got quite a swing to it. Okay? So we'll go inside.